Hi, my love, beautiful souls. It's Mystic Rose 1111. I'm back with the truth, bringing dark into light. Please take what resonates and leave it does not fit for somebody else. Collective reading, not a personal reading. If you're guided to my channel, if there's some kind of truth, clarity, confirmation, message you're looking for, you may be also guided to my channel as my soul missions to wake you guys up to your higher self, higher conscious, up to 5D. Thank you to everyone liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting to my channel. Thank you so much, guys. I would not be here if it's not for you guys and for the Most High, so thank you so much. If you're new, hit the like button, share, subscribe, hit the bell button to be notified as well. If you'd like to check out my Etsy store, right now it's 15% off and free shipping handling. Also, if you purchase $100 of product or more, you get 25% off. You can also check out my Shopify, which is DreamMystical.myshopify.com. You can, if you purchase $100 of product or more, you get 6 items for 25% off. I up to 6 items, okay? I might have more, but usually people don't buy more than that, but you'll get up to 6 items for 25% off. So please check that out. You got Etsy or Shopify, and both of them are Dream Mystical. Again, thank you so much. So if you guys can see right now, I do have my squishies out. These squishies I made today. I'm going to talk about them first, and then I'll get to the message. The message is they called you psychotic, okay? They called you psychotic. They called you deranged. They whispered behind your back. They're whispering, they're gossiping, they're talking smack about you, okay? Not just calling you psychotic, deranged. They called you crazy. They called you insane. They said that you lost your mind, you're batshit crazy, you're cuckoo, for Cocoa Puffs. They called you all kinds of names, okay? What I heard was the reason they're calling you all these names is because of the fact that they are not gifted like you, okay? So there's jealous and envy and resentment and stuff like that. But I also heard that you are so gifted that they are not as gifted as you, and that is why they're making fun, and that's why they're calling you psychotic, okay? They have the ability to be gifted, and they have gifts that are dormant, but they don't want to activate them. They don't want to, use them. And so they are resentful and hateful, and they're living in a karmic energy as well. But again, they called you psychotic, they called you deranged, they called you crazy, they called you all these names and stuff, and whispering behind your back, okay? We're gonna pull more of that energy as well. But again, like I said, I wanted to show you guys these. This is lemon, you guys. This is Wake the Fuck Up Lemon. Okay, I only have these in 3 ounces. I didn't have enough to make 8 ounces. I ran out. I had to order more Wake the Fuck Up Lemon. And so I only have them in 3 ounces. I have a couple of them. So this does have a glow-in-the-dark mica. So we're going to see how it works. I'm not sure if it does glow in the dark. That could be why it's a little bit more lemony yellow. So I'm hoping it does. It'd be kind of cool. It does do it for the air freshies. So we'll see how this is. Again, 3 ounce for Wake the Fuck Up Lemon. Names or the labels will be on there later. I had to make more per request. This is my lemon blueberry crumble. 8 ounce and 3 ounce. I only have 1 3 ounce, I think, and I have 8 ounces. So lemon blueberry crumble, absolutely one of my favorites. It's amazing. All these are so good. Smell. 8 ounce, 3 ounce. I made a spring summertime, well, more summertime honeydew melon. 8 ounce, 3 ounce. Okay, 8 ounce, 3 ounce honeydew melon. I'm gonna put these here right now. They haven't solidified yet all the way, so they're still really thin. That's why they're gonna be like this. They'll get a little bit darker. They're still solidifying, okay? That's the word. I was trying to think of it earlier, solidifying. So they'll be a little bit thicker. And then this is firework or firecracker. I gotta remember, I don't know what's up there. Firework or firecracker. It was actually blue, and then I put some like red mica in it, and it turned like this purple. But it has the red, white, and blue stars. 8 ounce and 3 ounce. I only have one. Do I have only one? I think I only have one of these and one of these. So I will make more of this. I ran out of wax. So again, so you can see this a little bit thinner, you guys. You can see how it's not set yet or solidified yet. It's still warm. This is still really warm compared to the back of this one. It's thicker right now, but it will solidify. See. So these are, if you don't know what these are squishy wax melts, okay? This is solidified. Squishy wax melts, they're like the little wax cubes that you put in little wax warmers. And then you just squeeze these into the wax warmer as much as you want. They're 2 times as strong as wax melts and 2 times as strong as candles. So if you want your house smelling good, These are wonderful. They are a little bit more of a spendy price than like candles and the cat wax cubes because you use a lot more fragrance, okay? For just this alone to make this, it took me 2 ounces of fragrance to make with this, which is a lot of fragrance, okay? Lots of fragrance. And fragrance is the most expensive thing in when you're making like candles and wax melts and um anything that, yeah, fragrance, like even body butters and stuff, fragrance is the most expensive out of the whole thing. So, okay, so we're gonna get more into this. Let's see what else is going on here with this message about them calling you psychotic. Okay, again, I'm just hearing you're very gifted, okay? You're not crazy, you're not psychotic, okay? You're not deranged, you're not insane. Yeah, the reason that you are gifted is because you have angelic ancestors that got your back, that are your church squad, that are guiding you. They don't understand it as well, okay? So, like, so when other people want to call people psychotic and deranged and crazy, it's because they don't understand. Okay, they don't understand that you are gifted, or they don't understand that people are gifted, or, have these abilities and stuff like that. They just don't understand it. And they most likely won't understand it until they awaken, okay? They're most likely in slumber. If anyone wants to call you psychotic or deranged or anything like that, they're in slumber, okay? Because a true divine being that has awakened will not call anybody psychotic and deranged, okay? They're also in competition with you. Competition, trying to win at all costs, someone intimidated by you. So that's why they're calling you psychotic, because they're intimidated by you. They're intimidated by your gifts. They're freaked out about your gifts. Because when I heard this too, when they call you psychotic, is what I heard was that you know stuff about them. You may have mentioned something and they're like, how the hell does this person know this? Like, did they get into my computer? Did they ask somebody about this stuff? Are they talking to cops? Are they talking? Like, how do they know? Somebody had to tell them this stuff and nobody told you anything. It's because you're intuitive and you're channeling and you may be telepathic. You may be able to read minds. People call that crazy, okay? People say you're psychotic when you can read minds. Okay, so you could be somebody that when you're in public in a social gathering, you can't be around a lot of people because all of a sudden you hear all these thoughts and stuff, and they're not your thoughts, they're other people's thoughts, okay? And their emotions and their feelings, and you're feeling that, okay? But you told someone something, and when you told someone something, that's when they started calling you psychotic, okay? They're like, you're crazy, you're batshit, like, really? You're off the rocker. Like, you need some kind of straitjacket. They may say you're a straitjacket, but it's all because they're intimidated by you. Because you can see through their bullshit too. You can see through the demise, their deceit. Okay, it's their scare tactics too. So if they think if they call you psychotic, you're just gonna drop dead. You know what I mean? Like they think that you're just gonna stop and like, so they're trying to throw you under the bus. Okay, it's a scare tactic. Trying to scare the hell out of you. Trying to make you feel like you need to go to psych ward, or that you need assistance, or you need help, or you have a mental health issue or mental illness when you don't. You're just gifted. These gifts come from the divine. You're blessed. Gifted and blessed. Okay, what else, Spirit? What else going on? Case of the ex. This ex could have called you psychotic. Ex won't go away. Lingering feeling for ex. Relationship with ex. Okay, they're not going away. And these people, like, they want to call you name. They want to name call you and throw you under the bus, but then they won't go away. They won't go away because you know information, you know stuff. Someone keeps trying to come back, and this could be because of Mercury retrograde as well. Now that they may see that you're not psychotic, and that they see that you're gifted and you're psychic and that you have these abilities and that you're successful. Because there's other people that do believe in you, okay? There are people out there that do believe in you that don't believe that you're crazy and psychotic. They underestimated you as well, okay? Is what I just heard. They underestimated you. Undermined you. Made you feel stupid, make you feel dumb. They figured if they called you psychotic, people wouldn't want to come towards you, or people wouldn't want to be around you. They were trying to make you look like you're stupid, dumb, insane. So you wouldn't have family and friends. You wouldn't have people around you. Thank you. There could have been some kind of love affair. You could have told somebody about a love affair. You could have seen this. You could have visions. They'll call you schizophrenic. because you hear things, feel things, see things. You knew about some kind of affair just out of the blue. You just knew. You just knew. You know, these people could have been mocking you too. They're mocking you, but then they're copying you. Mocking, making fun. They're bullying. They're a bully. I just keep hearing mocking, like someone was like writing letters about you. Bitter, because they're bitter. Hard to pill to swallow, painful to accept. It's painful for them to accept that you are gifted, that you have gifts, abilities, talents. They could have said that you were on some kind of medication, pills, or you need to be on medication. Someone said you may need like electric shock treatment, okay? Like something about like your brain. You're not psychotic, okay? You're not. You're higher intelligent, okay? Higher awareness. You have a different perception of things, okay? You see things differently, hear things differently. You have tapped into being your multidimensional being, okay? There's many layers to you, and people don't like that. They get freaked out when there's many layers to someone, or when they have a higher awareness, or when they are highly intelligent, okay? And people want to say, this is the thing about people want to say people are highly intelligent, that they have to have a high IQ of like getting straight A's and being on that 4.0 GPA, whatever. No, that's not being highly intelligent. Highly intelligent means that you will research, you will look into things, you will look into external things, you will try to, look for the source. Like, you have self-knowledge, you don't give up. If you question something or have some kind of question of authority, you look into it, okay? You dig deep, okay? You dive deep, dig deep, whatever. Okay, you may even go down that rabbit hole. Okay, but you are somebody that doesn't just sit around and be like, okay, well, they just call me stupid psychotic, I bet I'll just be stupid psychotic. Like, no, you're just very highly intelligent, and it's not like book smart. It's just, you just know a lot about life. Okay, about spirituality, about, there's wisdom, you know what I mean? Like, there's just so much things that you know, and it's not just one little thing. Okay, you've experienced a lot of different things as well, or you're about to experience a lot of different things. They wanted to isolate you. Okay, that's why. They thought if they called you psychotic, deranged, schizophrenic, bipolar, if they underestimated you, all that stuff, they thought they could isolate you from the world, isolate you from your community, isolate you from helping others, awakening others. That's what they wanted. Now they're going to be in isolation. Also with the isolation, they thought that if they called you psychotic or started talking about you, all that kind of stuff, that you may get locked up. Okay? But nope, they're a fake friend. This is a fake friend. Fox. Fox are tricky energy, but Fox also can be very intelligent, okay? Pretender, jealousy, insecure, wishes to see you fail, frenemy. So they wish you to see you fail. They're a frenemy. Insecure. That's why. They're insecure with themselves. If they have to call you psychotic, or name call you, or undermine you, or mimic you, or anything like that, it's because they're insecure of their own self, okay? They're a bloodsucker. Energy vampire, depriving you at your own expense. Bloodsucker. I just heard you're a mastermind, not in a bad way, okay? God's mastermind, okay? What you receive with this higher intelligence, higher wisdom, higher awareness, it's because of God. You're connected to source, okay? You have a relationship, a strong relationship with source, with prime creator, okay? Or God, there's so many names to God. Ultimately, he's a prime creator. He creates everything, everything, anything, and he is everything. And so you have a strong, strong connection to prime creator source. And they don't like that. They do not like that whatsoever. You're someone that learns to forgive. Water under the bridge. When I'm hearing this, I'm hearing like, what's her name? Adele's song, Water on the Bridge. I'm hearing, Water on the Bridge. I'm hearing Adele. Learning to forgive others, yourself, letting go of the past, enjoying your life for yourself. So you're letting go of this, okay? You don't give a crap what they say about you anymore. They could call you all the names in the book, or all the names in the book, you know what I mean? Like, you don't care. You don't care. You forgive them, you just move on. You don't let that affect your life, okay? I mean, you're just living your best life, enjoying your best life right now, okay? Letting bygones be bygones. They can say whatever they want to say. It's not going to affect you. It's not going to hurt you. It's not going to bring you down. It's not going to make you stop having these abilities or these gifts, okay? Hot and cold energy, extreme inconsistency, roller coaster ride of emotions. They could be this hot and cold energy. Oh my gosh, everything just smells so good. I smell lemon blueberry crumble, and then I smell my maple waffle, maple walnut pancakes. I smell that now too. Some of you may have a learning disability. Some of you may have, like, you know, some of you guys may be autistic or dyslexic or have ADD, ADHD, you have some kind of, learning disability, and you learn different. Okay, you learn different than what others learn. Doesn't mean you're a bad person or that something's wrong with you. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with you. A lot of people that have autistic or dyslexic, they're very, very intelligent, smart beings. Okay, very, very smart. Look at Elon Musk. He's autistic, and look at him. He's a mastermind. He is so smart. He's so intelligent. They create differently. You create differently. You think differently. Like I said, you have a higher perspective and you see things differently. Okay? You may also be someone that has a quantum thinking like me. When you hear one message, you get several messages out of that. It's called quantum thinking. You are someone that quantum jumps as well. Okay? Jumps timelines. You may be able to go in the past, present, future, and that's how you're able to know things. Okay? About these people. Is a quantum jumping, timeline jumping. Okay? Jumping just through different portals to different dimensions. And different dimensions doesn't mean always a physical thing. Like, it could be spiritually or metaphorically, okay? Dimensions, consciousness, okay? The 5th dimension, 6th dimension, 8th dimension, 7th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th dimension consciousness, okay? Your brain is so, how do I say this, like, not just intelligent, but like, the way you think is just different, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. You're enlightened. You've evolved. So they're resenting that. That's why they're calling you these names, name calling you, because they resent it. They resent that they don't have these gifts, abilities, that they don't have a higher awareness, higher perception, higher intelligence. Okay. There could be some kind of workplace issues, so they could be talking shit about your workplace, harassment, hostility, competition, gossip, threat, getting you fired. So yeah, again, like a gossiping, whispering. Look at the spider in the back. The funny thing about this whole situation is they're stalking you. And look at checkmate, bitches. Upper hand, impossible for your opponent to win. You have the upper hand. You're the king, the queen, okay? But they're stalking. Like, they want to say this stuff about you. They're hating, they're resentful, they're envy, but they're stalking you. Following you around, watching your every move. Some want to see you in a straitjacket. When they first were making fun of you, calling you names, it did hurt. I'm hearing it hurt a lot from you, okay? You were hurt. You felt betrayed. You felt alone. You felt that you were like nobody else. You felt a really, really different way. And until, like, God showed you that don't worry about what they think about you, what they feel about you, because you're going to be loved no matter what. okay? And the real people that are meant to be in your life will love you for who you are, okay? They're gonna help you. They're gonna make you successful. They're gonna help you grow and all that stuff. So God was allowing, like God was showing you. God wanted you to see who these people were too. God wanted you to see these people were calling you psychotic and looking or talking behind your back and whispering and mimicking you and all that stuff. God wanted you to see that, okay? So you can discern that. You know that. These energies you don't even want in your life anyways. They're so low vibrational. They're so karmic. Oh, check out my community board, you guys. I put a blog out on my community board about 3 types. The divine feminine, masculine, the in-between, masculine, feminine, and then the karmic feminine and female, karmic feminine, masculine. Go check that out because that gives a really good description of the 3 types of people in this world, okay? Groups. Okay, 3 types. Like I said, there's divine feminine, masculine. Then there's in between of masculine, feminine. That's not karmic. That's not divine. Still in between. And there's the karmic femme and karmic masculine. Go check that out, okay? That's going to really help a lot of you guys because I know a lot of you guys are confused and a lot of you guys watch videos and you click on them and say, oh, my divine masculine or divine feminine is still doing this and doing that. If they're still doing that, then they're not divine, okay? So go check that out. It gives you a really good description of that, okay? Explanation of that. See, you follow your gut feeling. Gut feelings, intuition, wisdom, inner guidance. See, you listen to your inner guidance. They don't. They don't. And they don't like that. They don't like that. They don't like that you have these clairs. That you follow your gut. They follow man. They follow the crowd. You don't follow the crowd. If you feel like something's off and you walk away. Cutting ties. Yep, see? Gut feeling, you just cut your ties. It's like, it's a loss, whatever. Expired, discontinued use. Antagonist, active advisory, arch nemesis, frenemy. Okay, yeah, these are your frenemy. Look at arguing, fighting. They said you had a mental health issue when they're the ones possibly have the mental health issue. Inconsistent behavior, trauma, post-traumatic stress disorder, mood swings, easily triggered. That's them. Okay, they try to trigger you. They try to cause you to have these problems, okay? And again, they said this. You could have PTSD. You could have, depression, anxiety. You could have had these things in the past. You could be bipolar. You could have been diagnosed with schizophrenia. Okay, there's a lot of people that have been diagnosed with schizophrenia, and they're spiritual beings. They have gifts, and they shouldn't be diagnosed with schizophrenia. But when they tell the doctors that they're hearing and feeling things, or they're seeing spirits, or they're seeing things, then they just put them on medication. But they're actually gifted. They're gifted. They're chosen. And then they put them on medications and make them more slumber and not themselves to repress those emotions, those feelings, what they're seeing and stuff, to repress their gifts, okay? But I'll be honest. I hear things, I see things, but I know what to say to a doctor and what not to say to a doctor, okay? I told the doctor I was going through a spiritual awakening when I went into the hospital, but I knew not to say certain things because I didn't want to be put on certain medication because I knew that I was not schizophrenic like that. Honestly, if you want to call it, you can call psychic mediums and stuff like that schizophrenic. You can. And we see things, hear things, okay, as intuitives, high priest, high priestess. You can. If you want to go around and tell people that I'm schizophrenic because I talk to God, go right ahead. I talk to God, and when I told the hospital that, like, they kind of wanted to put me on some psychotic medication, but then, like, I'm like, they didn't. But some doctors or therapists would be like, oh my gosh, this person needs some fucking medication because they talk to God. They hear from God. Luckily, the doctor I had didn't put me on medication for that. And I'm okay. I'm okay. Somebody wants to say I'm schizophrenic because I talk to God or I have that relationship with God. I'm okay with that, and you should be okay with that too. Just because they're jealous because they don't have that relationship with God, okay? So they have these underlying issues. They're the ones that have this mental health issues, okay? They're the ones, not you. They are. And so they have to project that on you. They have to project, call you names and say it's you when it's really ultimately them. They're in denial, or they're in denial and aware who you really are. Okay, they don't want to believe that you're a chosen one. They don't want to believe that you're gifted, okay, and have these abilities and have this higher perspective and awareness. They could also be destructive. Okay, tower moments, external conflicts, internal struggles. That's why I see internally they're struggling. And so by them internally struggling, and they could, this is a thing, they could call you psychotic, and they could actually have gifts too, but the reason they're calling you psychotic and deranged is because they're afraid of their gifts as well. Okay, because they don't, they're too embarrassed, and they're too afraid of what people are going to say about them. Okay, like right here it says internal struggles. So they could be gifted too, and they're just way too afraid for people to know about it because they're afraid what people are going to say about them. You're the opposite. You don't give a crap anymore. Whatever people say about you, it's whatever. You don't let them get to you. You don't bring their, let them bring your vibration down. Yeah, they're under this under pressure, burdens. That's on them. Someone could be gold diggers, all about the money. Trying to brainwash people against you. Okay, so that's that too. They could have been trying to brainwash people against you, or try to brainwash you, or they could have said that you were brainwashed, you were manipulated. Someone could have said that you are. I'm hearing someone saying that you could be like a robot, or like you're a clone, or you're a copycat, whatever, but you're not. Okay, and on the backside it says mental disturbed. They're saying mentally ill, insane. Coming out next to each other again. Because you have the gift of, I saw telepathy, you have the gift of telepathy, which you can hear things, you see things. We have singer magician. Do you know how many singer magicians out there are channeling messages from the other realms? They're channelers. That's why they write music. They channel. Singer writers, even, um, bloggers, communicators, okay? They're channelers. When they write their music, they're channeling. Taylor Swift, she channels music from other dimensions, you guys. Okay? She channels music from her higher self in other dimensions, and not just her, Nicki Minaj, all them. They're channelers. They hear things. If they're ones that are writing their music, they're channeling. And you could be a singer, writer as well. Could be a distant relative making fun of you. Calling you psychotic. Could be a sister. These secret societies. A waitress. It doesn't matter if you have a degree or not a degree. You're still more smarter than any of these motherfuckers out here, okay? You don't have to have a degree. You don't have to go to college to be intelligent, okay? To be having a high awareness, higher perception. There's a brainwash again. You could be a business owner, okay, or ready to open your business. Spirit told me put it out there, and wow, again coming out, okay? Some of these people could be smoking windows, glass, meth, mirrors, okay? They could be just doing drugs. There's a telepathy. You have to give to telepathy. They wanted people against you, okay? They wanted people not to... They wanted people against you. They didn't want people to be your friend, okay? They didn't want anyone to talk to you. They wanted you to be a loner. We have a Navy SEAL. And Navy SEALs can experience a lot, okay? Navy SEALs can have PTSD. Someone could be a photographer or photography. You could have broke up with this person, and that's when they started calling you names. Doctor. You're brilliant, okay? You're smart. You know who you are now, okay? At one point you were confused, trying to figure out what your life was, what your purpose was. They can bash on you all they want. It's just going to cause them more problems in their life, more karma in their life, okay? Remember, do not touch my anointing, okay? God told me not to touch his anointing, because you are a goddess, God, in that energy. Remember, God is within all of us. God is within all of us, and you've tapped into your goddess, God energy, okay? It's been within you. Silent treatment. You may not talk to anybody anymore. Okay, give them a cold shoulder, ghosting them, blocking them. You're a very positive person with positive intent. You're not out to get them anymore, okay? At first, you're like really bothered. You could have been bothered by them, how they treated you and what they were saying about you. Now you're just like I said, you forgive them. Someone could be in direct sales. Okay, that's a path, a career. You escaped. You escaped them. You escaped these energies. They're not happy about that. We have an insurance agent. Someone could be an insurance agent or an agent. A manager. A director. A supervisor. Saturn's coming out. Okay, Capricorn, Aquarius, this is also truth. Everything being exposed. You expose their lies. You expose things about them, and that's why they don't like that. That's why they call you psychotic. I've literally seen these people laughing so much and making fun of you, right in your front. Okay, not just behind your back, in front of your face. Okay, if you were telling them something, they would just make fun of it. They would make fun of you. And it really hurt your feelings. These people hurt your feelings. You thought they were your friend. You thought they were someone that cared for you and like wanted to support you, but they didn't, okay? And they don't. And it hurt you. Also, like, what I'm hearing too is like, when you could have been serious about something, you could have been talking about something and been very serious about a subject or a situation that was going to happen, and they made a joke out of it. Like, they added things to it or said this or that, or, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm talking about. Like, they were just, you could have been serious about something and they were just making fun of it, making a joke, adding things, saying stuff. We have someone that could be a choreography. Okay, so something about dancing. Somebody knows how to teach dancing. So you connect with malevolent beings, okay? They connect with malevolent beings, evil beings, and you connect with the higher beings, okay? Malevolent, of the light workers, okay? The higher dimensional beings. That's who you connect with, and they connect with these lower dimension beings. Because you connect with God. You have a tight relationship with God, Source Creator. And they can't keep that. They can't take that from you. Something was just touching my back. Wow. Wow. Okay, someone could be a mechanic. Okay, ETs. Aliens, angels, malevolent beings, okay? Higher dimensional beings. Someone could be a cashier. Someone could be in construction. And we also have baker. Okay, someone's a baker, construction. And on the bottom again is Saturn. Okay, Saturn was Father God too. He was structure. He was here to bring truth, expose things. Okay, to bring balance. God of all gods. King of all gods, okay? I'll get some names and close out. Love yourself, okay? Maybe that's what you're doing too, is you're loving yourself. I just took 20. Maybe that's why they started calling you psychotic, because you started loving yourself, taking care of yourself, and putting yourself first, and not worrying about what other people are doing and what they want you to do. Because that's what I'm hearing too, is like once you walked away and like you stopped being conditioned or programmed, and see there's a point in life too that you started deprogramming to reprogram, and once you broke free from the matrix and you started deprogramming and reprogramming, is that they also freaking said, oh shit, this person's psychotic. And you were going through awakening, you were seeing things, you were connecting with spirit, you're connecting with animals, you're connecting with numbers, you're just, everything that you're seeing and feeling, knowing, they didn't like, okay? They thought you lost it, and you didn't. It's just you was activating higher dimensional beings, okay? You were activating a higher state of consciousness as well. You were tapping into your Merkaba, you were tapping into the other realms. Offshore accounts coming out, some of our offshore accounts. We have Berkeley, Dan, Ronnie, espionage, communication with foreign government because of that, or they are communicating with foreign government. Hunt, you passed every test that was thrown your way. See, you're passing tests. Loving yourself. See, that's what I'm hearing. They're saying, why is she loving herself? Or why is he loving herself? Why are they doing that? They're freaking crazy. Buying themselves some flowers, taking themselves out, acting like this, acting like that. They're fucking lost their mind. Like, I'm just hearing them saying crappy things, negative things. Donnie, Taurus, Wonder Woman, Carissa, someone drives a Mustang, Sunny, Simon, could have been your uncle, Cardinal, you may be seeing cardinals. You could have been Googling things like me. I was Googling when I seen birds. I started seeing birds and numbers. I started Googling it to see what it was. And then I also, people, this is one thing, people thought I was crazy, guys, so you're not alone, okay? People thought I was psychotic crazy. When I started seeing numbers, I started opening up the Bible. You know, I'd open up the Bible. I'm not Christian, you guys, okay? I'm not Christian. I believe in Christ. I believe in God, or Jesus. I believe in God. But I'm not Christian. I'm an anomalous. So I believe there's truth to all religions and mythologies and stuff. There has to be, you know, God created everything. So I feel like that there's some kind of truth to everything. Maybe not every single thing is truth, but bits and pieces of it. Okay. Which that's an ominous. But when I started, this is something you may have been doing. Like I said, I started seeing numbers. I started seeing animals. So I got books. I got a book that said angel numbers. Okay. I'd see a number and I'd open up this book, or I would Google it. Okay. I started self-teaching, self-learning. Okay. Looking at things. And that's what I'm hearing with you as well. Okay. I will question things. If I hear something and I don't know the answer, I will look it up. Okay. I will try to find the answer because I want to know. Okay. I want as much knowledge as I possibly can and as much wisdom as I possibly can, so I can share the knowledge and wisdom with you as well. Okay. I don't want all this knowledge and wisdom for myself. Goodness gracious, that'd be a lot of work to keep all that in. I don't even know how some of the elites do it. Okay. The elites want to keep all this information into themselves and use it for self reasons. Everything I hear and I feel and I see and I know and I learn, I just want to share with you guys. I want to share everything what I learn with you guys. I don't want to keep anything from anybody, because I honestly, and I feel like the reason I'm saying this is I feel like you guys feel the same way. You guys relate, is you want more people like you and me. You want more people to be on that level, that higher perception, that higher awareness. You want people to raise their vibration. You want them to ascend, and so you want them to feel what you feel, and it's a good feeling. So you may be seeing a lot of cardinals. Cardinals represent ancestors and spirit guides. The bright red ones, if you're seeing bright red cardinals, that is a masculine, okay? Grandpa, uncle, father. That could be why the uncle came out. You could have lost an uncle, and you're seeing bright red cardinals. That's your uncle, okay? Saying, hey, I'm here. Pay attention to what's happening at this moment. The brown ones, the lighter ones with the brown, those are a female. Okay, so like a mom, a sister, a daughter, an aunt, a girlfriend, you know, a friend, a female energy that is trying to show you something. Say, hey, I'm here. So pay attention to that. Animals, anything like that. Dalton, Mason, something about a drug deal gone bad. I don't know why it's coming out in this ring, but it is. COVID, this could have caused, you know, a lot of people with COVID, it woke them up, went into isolation, okay, to find their true self, to be activated. We have Ferrari. Someone drives a convertible. Pakistan. Isaac. Selena. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce this word, but someone told me this, and it was left out of the Bible. It's very important, you guys. It's to do with religion and stuff. Apocryphal. Apocryphal. I don't have time. I'm not going to Google it, but you may want to Google it. I've Googled it many times. I don't remember exactly what it is, okay? That's one thing with me is I can Google things and I don't remember every little detail. I just know it's to do something. It was left out of the Bible. They don't talk about it. Just like they left out they left out Book of Thomas. They left out Book of Mary Magdalene. Like, they left out a lot, okay? And the Book of Thomas talks about Jesus and Mary Magdalene being married and having children, which is truth. Christians don't want people to know that, but it's truth. In the Book of Thomas and Book of Mary, Jesus and Mary were counterparts. They companions. Companions in the back of the day, companions meant husband and wife. They had children. Ukraine, Scorpio, being censored. So if you're talking about something like that too, talking about Jesus and Mary Magdalene being married and having children, they're calling you psychotic because they're saying you don't know what you're talking about. You need to read the Bible. Well, guess what up? A lot of stuff was kept out of that Bible. Man did not want people to believe that Jesus had a wife. Jesus had a wife. Jesus and Mary Magdalene were together. They're companions. She woke up to him. She was the first person to see him, remember? They came back in, okay? They were twin flames. Same as Adam and Eve. People may call you crazy too, saying Adam and Eve were twin flames. Okay, Mary Magdalene and Jesus were twin flames. Virgin Mary and Joseph were twin flames. They came back into union with Source Creator God. Let them call you crazy. Let them call you psychotic. Damon. Can't pronounce his name either. Hephaestus is god of craftsmanship, god of fire, blacksmith. Okay, he was Hera, Zeus's son, and Hera, Zeus's brother as well, and he was married to Aphrodite, goddess of beauty. Okay, but they called him ugly. Okay, and she cheated on him with Ares. What? Okay, but he was good with his hands. He worked on wood and stuff like that. Okay, so craftsman. Thank you, whoever just purchased something. Thank you for that purchase. That was a ching ching. Yeah, you probably just seen you on that, Carmelita.
I know.
You didn't know it was there?
Yeah, I saw and then I backed up. That's why I backed up.
Oh, I have it there because you could see better. Oh, someone just ordered the maple candle. You guys, I was just talking about this maple candle. Can you smell the maple candle? Right now?
No, but I smelled something when I walked in today another day when you...
It's maple. Someone just bought the maple candle. You're going to love it. You're going to love that candle. Did you want this? Let me try it. Let's see. I think it is. Yep, someone must have watched the video. You guys watched the video and then order the candle.
Yeah, Brian wants them too.
What, candles?
Yeah.
Well.
I told him I have to see the prices.
Okay. Okay, so let's get back. Okay, so yeah, blacksmith. Okay, but he was married to Aphrodite, but Aphrodite cheated on with Ares. Okay. Oxbow, Mexico. I can't pronounce that right. Oxaca. What? Ocaxa? Ocaxa?
That's where Papa was.
Huh?
That's where Papa was.
Is he it? Really?
He's not anymore. He's moving around all the time. That's where he was. That's where he had me send the money.
Weird how I put this out here then. Someone requested this and this. Okay. Trust and believe the divine. It'll guide you. Frank, Shawnee, TikTok. Okay, you maybe find someone on TikTok. Maybe you have a TikTok account. Hobbit, Armando, Follow the Light, and Strawberry. Again, let them call you psychotic. Let them call you crazy. Let them call you insane. Who gives a F about what they think about you? Okay? Who cares? You know, I'd probably be a millionaire by now if I cared every time somebody called me psycho or crazy or insane. I'd probably be a millionaire if I asked for $1 or a penny, even a penny, every time someone called me crazy or psychotic. You know what I mean? My opinion is I'd rather be different than be the same of everybody else. I'd rather be leading and do my own thing and being a trendsetter or whatever instead of being a follower and being the same of everybody else. Okay, I don't want to be the basic. I don't want to be that. You know what I mean? I don't want to be better than anybody. Than I want to be the best version of myself, but I don't want to be like everybody else. Like, you know what I mean? I used to. I used to have the newest thing that was out. Now I walk around with freaking hand-me-downs or sweatpants. You know what I mean? I walk around. I go to drop Carmel in church, or if I do, or a mic off at work in my PJs in my head covering. Like, I don't give a crap anymore. And maybe that's why they're calling you psychotic or crazy too, because you just don't care anymore. You don't care what people think. So, you know, like, you may not put makeup on anymore. You may not dress up anymore. You may not wear expensive stuff. And they're like, damn, did that person lose their mind? Are they going crazy? Like, they used to be like that, but you're just like, it's not worth it. You rather be comfy and comfortable with yourself and be in your skin. That's me. I'm comfortable with my skin now. Like, I have crooked teeth. I have dentures on the bottom. Like, I don't care. I have a lazy eye. I used to care about all that stuff. I don't give a crap anymore, and don't care anymore, okay? About that. Okay, that number fell out. Angel number fell right out. We have 23 coming out significant. Change, progress, growth, right path, continue growing spiritually. Use natural abilities, talents, and creativity to bring joy, happiness into your life, okay? With 23 coming up there, I'm going to open this book here too, so we'll see. We'll see, because it's pretty much similar. I wrote these cards out before I got this book. It got warm in here. Philanthropy. Philanthropy. What can you do for others? This number calls upon you to ask yourself how you can contribute to society. Be what you want to receive, and channel unconditional love as you do so. Think of an organization or person who could use your time. Make a plan to help. Philanthropy. You could be a philanthropy. I want to grab one more. $8.11. Have positive thoughts during this new change, doing wonderful work and on the right path in regards to your soul mission, spirituality, turn it inner self. Okay, turn it inner self. 8:11. Faith filled. The inspiration is divine. All of those ideas, spiritual downloads. See, spiritual downloads. That's what you're hearing. Spiritual downloads you've been having from a higher power. This number calls on you to take actual steps towards your inspired thoughts. Journal about a dream you've had, then list 3 steps you can take today to make it tangible in reality. There, you're receiving spiritual downloads. Okay, you're gifted. Okay, now they're all behind here. Sagittarius just rolled out. Let them think what they want. You know, I'm here too. I'm hearing they're going crazy because you're not feeding into it anymore. They're going crazy because you don't give 2 F's if they call you psychotic, or they're trying to lock you up, or they're talking behind your back anymore. It drives them crazy. It drives them crazy by you're not giving them no attention at all, especially in the silent treatment. Silence killing them, okay, because you're not giving them any attention. They're not able to feed off you anymore. In the past, they were able to feed off of you. They're not able to feed off you anymore. Libra, Scorpio, Capricorn, Aquarius, and number 5. I love you guys. Love, peace, light, heal, namaste.